forgot to change the stinger again. Wow. Hello. This is take 2. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little thing we had to get rid of there. And restart the show for you. Unfortunately, the prior data actually was entirely erased. So we're going to recap just a little bit, some things we already did. So if you were watching live, sorry for the double information, but we want to make sure the people on the replay crew get to see everything that we did. So if you're tuning in, you're here for Star Wars Dawn of Defiance. I am Erudi, your lovable, dashing, charming, roguish, and favorite game master. And these are, well, they're the players that you kind of like a little bit. Not as much as me, I know, but a little bit.
Oh, that's why you deleted it.
Do the poll again.
And
I get it. I understand now.
No. And we'll say hi to all these people, but we're not going to go through and do the full intros. We're just going to say, hi, Moss. What's up, Caleb? How you doing, Velrock? Sevs? You're okay. I'm just kidding. I love you too, Sevs. And
Thanks, I'm good.
We're all here
great,
to tell a great story for you tonight. I'm glad you're doing fantastic, Moss. That's good to hear. And good to see you in motion again. No longer a still face in a car. That was really problematic last time, as I recall. So we'll just say 2 things real quick. If you see the bar down below, we are trying to get to Dallas. If you want to help us get there, you can fill that bar. You'll get a Erudioke stream, which will be me singing a karaoke set on a list of songs picked out by Sevs. So you can imagine what that'll be like. Plenty of entertainment for you, plenty of misery for me. Everybody wins. And it helps us get to Dallas. We like that. And if you donate through the link, these guys get double the benefits of whatever you would have done for a super chat. So if you would have bought them a hero or a force point, for example, they'll get 2 force points instead. And instead of being points that expire at the end of the session, they will persist into the next one. So consider doing that. We greatly appreciate you. And Sevs did talk about her new merch line, Cult of Sevvy. If the mods want to drop that link, she's very proud of it. It's she's going to be putting out a little announcement on Gilded, breaking down what the actual brand of it is. Probably tonight, if not, maybe shortly after that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a long-term merch line, and I don't approve of the content, but the quality is really nice. So I think you guys will enjoy it. A recap for the prior episode, if you've been tuning in, they dealt with Switch and Gang Galore and those thugs. They got the information telling them that there was a cargo that they had to pick up in a docking bay up on Blue Deck. They found out that cargo was a Alderaanian agent who is being smuggled in carbonite. And that they had to go retrieve that. So they went up to Blue Deck. There was a harrowing encounter between Moss's character in an elevator where he attempted to roll a computer use check on a simple button press that didn't require a check at all. So he failed at doing something everybody else can do for free. And luckily his team was there to save him and assist him, and they got up the turbo lift into Blue Deck, which is sort of the upper echelon of the station. And where was I looking at that? Lots of humans, the aliens there kind of being treated sort of second class, and Imperials everywhere. And while they're up there, they saw that there was an informant watching them, the same one that escaped from their first encounter from when they were on the station. So Moravgi snuck around, bullied the guy into giving some information, while at the same time Anya was eavesdropping and schmoozing some local nobles to get some more information. Putting that information together, they determined that the Imperials were looking for something, and it's in the same cargo bay they're going to. Could be. Or to the same docking bay they're going to, and it could be the cargo, potentially, they are looking for. So they've been trying to formulate a plan to get there. So they have decided they want to go through the front door. This is what happened when we had to reset the stream. They decided they're going to go through the front door. Skak had put a generator on his back, kind of like a Ghostbuster, using some tools and some straps and what have you. And then they were just in the midst of deciding what their next action was going to be. I don't think I missed anything from our first attempt, but if I did, you guys can remind me.
Well, I will like to remind you that you have misgendered me like at least thrice already. So there's that.
Wow.
Oh, you know what I'm really upset about? I just realized.
That you're not sensitive to my pronouns?
No.
Yeah, you're just gonna ignore that? No apology?
I don't care at all.
And on Trans Visibility Day.
Wow.
Sevvy deleted the evidence of me asking her about the video and her just not paying attention whatsoever.
Oh.
I am really sad
this was
that's
all part
gone.
of her plan.
I'm going to be reaching out to YouTube to get that video recovered. I'll probably do that while we're streaming, in fact. But that is where we were at. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, you guys can correct me as we go.
Hey, Dina.
Yes, guy.
Anytime you want to borrow R3 to push a button on an elevator, you just let me know.
Look, okay, it was a simple, I was overthinking the situation. There was a lot of pressure, okay? In the last elevator I had needed a key card, and I had to, look, let's just drop it. Can we please? Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. That's not what I want either. But that's okay. All right, so as you guys are discussing this, what did you guys decide? I know you said you wanted to go on the front, but what are you already on your way there? What are you guys doing?
Locking and loading, baby.
Believe we're headed there just to see what the guard situation was like.
Yeah.
So I think like Moss and I are taking point because we're the humans.
What does that supposed to mean?
We're better than you.
Oh.
It means there's a lot of racist folks here. So if they see us first, then their attention will be to us instead of you guys, for you guys to move in the background.
You can take Dina out of the Imperials, but you can't take the Imperial out of Dina.
Look, you're cool, but the rest of your kind,
You're one of the good ones.
Look, I could say I have a Wookiee friend. Okay.
All right, so you're taking point. They're hanging back because racist. And Anya and Dina, you are going up front. So what is your plan and approach on this? Are you
deception, perception, right? We're going in to look and then get an opening, and then I'm assuming Skak and Moravri M is gonna like help us once we get into a position of attack, so they'll follow. But that's my thought of it. Is that your thought as well, Dina?
Yes, I just, more than anything, I just want to get a kind of glimpse and see what kind of numbers we may be dealing with, how many are there, and how speedy we can make this, and if we might need disguises.
Okay. I mean, you look Imperial enough. I mean, you didn't even change your pants.
Correct, but I'm missing my top.
True. She did shove that into a trash can.
Do you still have your top around?
No, I threw it in the garbage.
You did? Why would you do that? You might have needed that as a costume.
Because I was being chased, Anya. This is neither here nor there. Now, if we may focus on the task at hand.
Okay, got it. We'll get you a new outfit.
I would rather like that, yes.
Okay. Okay, that's our plan. We're going in. Also keeping an eye out for discarded outfit for Dina to complete her Imperial costume.
Imperial ensemble.
Ensemble. You say ensemble. I say costume. You look like a monkey.
A monkey? You know, you shouldn't say that to a proud black woman like Moss. That is a mean thing to say. I just want to point that out. Okay.
Well, Dina's not black, but if she was, if she was, I might have used a different word.
Wow. Excuse me.
What word would you have used?
You look like a raccoon.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Wow! Disavow.
Well, at least she added a syllable to the word she wanted to say.
At least she disguised it. Holy shit!
Did she disguise it?
You know,
not very well.
No.
It's like if a burglar put on a squeaky red nose and said, "Oh no, I'm the house clown."
I can't, man. Well, good news, Moss. It might not be
because we're getting canceled.
I was about to say it might not be you that got the channel nuked for once.
Yeah, really.
God damn.
means I'm going to have to try that much harder.
Sevs, I didn't know you had it in you, if I'm going to be honest with you. I did not know you had it in you.
That's what she says about my character on Fridays.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We're proud of you, just so you know. We're proud of you.
Excuse knows is right. It's time to restart the stream again. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, so along the way, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Imperials don't typically make a habit of just throwing their jackets around anywhere.
Oh, I think they just meant any outfit.
Yeah. Well,
if this is
their clothes around on the floor.
Laundry.
We'll have to see who's wandering around the hangar, because if it's just Imperials and stormtroopers, then we'll have to see if we can blend in somehow, because I assume that the numbers in there will probably be more than adequate to take on a force of 4.
I'm sure there's like laundry baskets somewhere, or a robot carrying a bunch of officer laundry, or if not, after we kill these people, you can grab their uniforms.
True.
The idea is to not have to kill them, because hopefully, well, I mean, I assume there will be plenty to kill us.
Maybe we can convince them to just give us the person that is entombed, frozen.
Perhaps, but we would probably need some credentials at least to verify our claims.
Don't you still have your credentials or somebody else's credentials?
I do, but I'm also a wanted woman.
Oh, well, you know what? You're always wanted. That is what is important. You're wanted by several persons.
Everybody has a type. I'll find my Prince Charming out there somewhere.
I'm sure you will. It's probably Moravki.
The camera. Yeah, I was gonna say the camera pans over the 2 aliens who were like just disgusting.
Oh, God. No, you don't run across any laundry droids or anything like that. So unfortunately, the top thing doesn't work out for you. Maybe you should try. Maybe you should try a bottom, like your prior lieutenant. But you do arrive at the docking bay, and there's nobody outside guarding it at the moment. The doors are open, though.
Can we see inside?
Yeah. You go around and out to the entrance of the docking bay, and you look inside, and sure enough, it's a big, expansive docking bay. Allow me to read the description here to you. Oops, I didn't go far enough.
Who's docking their bay?
Not
the
you guys.
Stormtroopers. Corner Pop says, "This is why I drink for these shows." The sad part is none of us are drunk. This is how we are. Normal life.
Well, okay, I did go to dinner with some friends before this, so...
Okay, Moss is drunk.
My friend who was getting married came over and we drank a lot.
Damn, are Sevs and I the only sober ones on the show?
Well, I'm coming. Keaton might be. No, Keaton is sober too.
Yeah.
I'm coming down.
Keaton and Erudi are basically the same person.
No,
that is
not
true.
That's not true. That's not accurate.
Except I never drink. Okay, my body's a temple. Thank you very much.
You're definitely not me if you don't drink.
Why not puke on the walls?
You peek your head in. This massive hangar smells of exhaust fumes and spilled coolant, and appears to have seen quite a bit of activity recently. Crates stand stacked up throughout the hangar, waiting for whatever shuttle to transport them down the surface. 3 doors lead off to the left side of the room. The bottom 2 are close together, and the top one leads into a control room with a transparent window overlooking the hangar itself. And inside, you do see stormtroopers and an Imperial officer.
Could you repeat that bit about the window?
No.
Do we... Please?
Sure.
Is there to shorten it up? Do we see anybody like? Did I get the idea that this window was overlooking the hangar?
It's like more to the side. It's on the same level as the hangar, but it is a control room. It's like a window that people would observe through.
Okay. Are there currently people observing through it, particularly anybody who might be of like status?
Let me look at what your angle would be here. No. You don't see, at least from your current angle and what you can see of the window, you do not believe there's anybody observing the chamber.
Well, it seems as though there's nobody of rank in this hangar at the moment.
Well, there is an officer, but they're not in that area. So the officer, you see the stormtroopers and the officer, but they're like in the center of the hangar. And right now they're appearing to investigate crates.
Except for that person over there, they're of rank. Well, did we get this is just a transport vessel, like for cargo and stuff?
I'm sorry, say that again.
This hangar is this is specifically for transport vessels and like cargo vessels and things like that?
Yes, this hangar would be, I mean, it could be for anything, but you get the idea that this particular hangar is suited for probably cargo transfers.
Is this a Jedi outcast press the airlock button situation?
No.
Well,
by the way, we
wonder.
got 2 gold renewals, by the way.
Hey!
Oh. Yeah, there we go.
I'm just saying it because I didn't look at the chat.
Well, I mean, one thing that I'll look at Anya and I'll say, well, the one thing that worked for Moravgi and I is that I feigned his captor and he feigned my prisoner, and we were able to get past at least onto the shuttle with which we arrived here. Perhaps we could commandeer a shuttle, and if we select the correct shuttle with the proper cargo on it, if it's still on it, we could perhaps leave the hangar with little resistance.
But the cargo, is it in where the officer is? Where the officers are? Like the one officer and the other stormtroopers?
Here's what I'll do. I'm going to move you guys to a map. I'm just going to take Skak and Moravgi off it for a moment. So you can see what's going on.
And while you're doing that, can we get an idea of just how many stormtroopers are in here?
You should be able to see it now.
I see black.
4.
Black? Oh, I can fix that. You guys...
That's something I'll fix when it comes to black.
It looks like there's
According
4.
to them, there are.
And there's 1 Imperial Junior officer.
Wait, you really don't see that?
No, I don't.
The hell?
To answer your earlier question.
Oh, yes. We could take them.
Well, I guess I'm not there, but.
What is this thing? Just pool grease?
It's coolant that's leaking out of a barrel.
And
You know, the one thing that I really latched onto is that the hangar smells like fuel, and I'm flabbergasted that in this universe they haven't discovered green energy yet.
This was a long time ago, so.
Oh yeah, that is a long time ago. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Still using coal to power the ships.
But the cargo doesn't even seem to be here. Is this the entire hangar that they're in?
Yeah, so there's lots of cargo in here. There's lots of boxes. First off, you don't see it individually sitting out for sure, but it could be inside of one of those containers. But also there, as I mentioned before, are some doors over here that lead into some other rooms. And then there's a wall here that has a window on it, although that's not super obvious. I could probably fix that, though. Now that they added the window stuff. Let me see. Oh, well...
Do you think that I'll look over at Anya and I'll say, do you think that perhaps we might cause a distraction to cause them to leave the room? Because while we might be able to take these 5 individuals rather, it seems as though they'd be rather hasty to set off an alarm and call in reinforcements sooner rather than later.
A distraction.
Yes. Although of what type, I'm not sure yet.
Is the coolant flammable?
Potentially. You could make a knowledge technology to figure out if that is flammable.
Okay. I'll ask Dina. Dina, is coolant generally flammable?
Would I know that?
You have to roll.
Yeah, you could make the same roll.
Okay. No
don't know.
modifiers?
Nope. Yeah, you are quite certain that it is a hazardous waste and flammable.
I mean, from my experience, yeah, of course. It's I mean, it could be set aflame. Why? What are you thinking?
We get some flame, throw it at it, cause a fire. There's your distraction.
My only thought about that is that it's a little close to the cargo. My idea is to hopefully get them out of the hangar.
Well, maybe they need to get out of the hangar to get the fire doused.
It's possible.
Is there another way inside to the windows, to the control panels?
So there is a door right here.
We could try to sneak in, and then you can set an alarm somewhere else so they run out of here.
That would be a good idea, but I'm rather clumsy. Are we behind cover at the moment?
We're like outside.
Yeah, you're technically outside. Yeah.
I'll motion to Moravgi and just kind of wave him over.
He has refashioned his mask.
Anya had brought up this interesting idea.
Sorry, are we there with you? I thought you guys went ahead of us.
Just slightly.
They did.
She just motioned you guys to come over.
Okay, so you guys stepped ahead of us. You didn't actually go ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, I just assume we're like 20 paces ahead of you or something.
Oh, jeez.
Anya just thought of an interesting idea. Do you think that perhaps you might be able to sneak in? You do seem, I don't know if you're the sneakiest among us, but you have proven yourself once. Do you think you might be able to get into that control room?
Not a single problem. I could get in there lickety-split.
Will he be able to set up the diversion with the computers? Or does he need you to do that?
Well,
I'm not great with computers. I do know galactic imperial protocols and things of governmental nature, but computers just they're beyond me.
Okay, another idea. What if we pretend that Marathri is attacking you and me, and we call out for help outside the hangar?
Why don't I just go in there, start blasting things, and we can take the cargo?
I think we're the last thing we want them to do is set off some sort of an alarm or call for reinforcements.
That just means more stormtroopers to kill.
That's not a good idea. I don't see how that's a good idea in any estimation.
Okay, all right. If you need a computer guy, I can get in there and do it. Just tell me what you need to do. I'll get it taken care of.
You're stealthy enough to go to this door here and go over here.
Yeah, of course. Stealth is my specialty.
Okay, and then set up an alarm in a different sector so they leave.
We could probably do that. What do you think, R3?
I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know if you have
R3, could R3 get through the maintenance tunnels to get to that room?
Probably.
I mean,
now you're thinking with your thinking brain.
Would that not be the safest entry into that room?
I just don't want to lose him.
R3 will be fine. There's no danger in there.
Yeah, well, it may not be dangerous, but they may have some sort of protocol for droids, you know? Like, oh, where's your identification? And he's not going to have it.
We won't know unless we try. Plus, it's better than sending your uncoordinated ass. I don't know if you guys forgotten, but this guy slipped on just regular floor. Nothing was in his way.
Okay, hold on a sec. That's not true. There was something in my eye.
Okay, so we have the following options. 1, set the coolant on fire. 2, have Scat go into the computers and set an alarm somewhere else. 3, pretend that we're being attacked. And then 4, send the droid in.
Well, sounds like there's only one good choice to me. He gets close to the door and starts crouching.
I grab him by his ear and pull him back.
I don't have ears.
Your ear hole.
My ears are internal. You stick it right in there.
Oh, God.
I think the droid might be the best option.
Yeah, but the droid's not as good at computers as I am.
The droid is a computer.
Oh, it's not as good as rolling for the computer stuff.
And as a
Just so that
droid
you know.
myself, I truly believe in him.
God.
Okay.
I don't think you fleshies can pull it off.
Come on, just give me this one chance. Come on, guys.
I'm fine with whatever.
All right, if you're that confident.
All right,
I'm
but
going to wait
following
outside,
behind you.
though.
I have a +3 to stealth.
Son of a bitch.
Incredible. What
I'm
have you
following you.
done?
My stealth also is not great.
Oh,
I
God.
don't think
Oh,
any
that
of us
last
have
roll
good
was a
stealth.
lucky roll?
Yeah, that last roll is an insanely lucky roll. I also have a +3.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
You were not a very stealthy group. Okay, so there's plenty of cover that I can go cover to cover to get to this thing,
Let me show you.
or is it
No,
quite
it's
an
not.
open area?
It is super open.
Okay.
Also, Erudi, a quick cue for that beautiful A. What does the gold renewals get us?
Nothing after that. No, you each get a force token.
Okay, so we get 2 of them.
Ooh.
No, just one.
Just one.
Only Dallas gets you the double. This was this is
And-
gilded.
No,
Well,
we have
there was
2
2.
gold renewals.
Oh, 2 gold. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you get 2. total.
Perfect.
Those are the temporary ones, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
But I'll be spending this immediately.
and I got good news. YouTube was able to restore the video so that I can capture Sevvy's lack of attention forever.
Nice.
And also your Craigslist history.
It's private; they can't see it.
So can I get vision of this just so I can see?
And same,
happening?
because I'm going to be following Skak.
You should. Here.
Oh, God.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so where are we coming from?
Up here,
Right
we've
where
got to
you're
get
at.
down to this door.
Okay. Okay.
With
And
next
we're
to no
assume that
cover.
Anya and Dina are staying outside.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I just want to shoot all these guys. Okay, let's do a distraction in the corner of the room, perhaps. That will get everyone to look that way, and I can sort of dash over. Let's think. Can I overload a power pack, perhaps? I'd have to throw it over them. I don't know if that's possible.
It sounds like you're playing Mass Effect. I don't think it works like that.
I was going to say, if you alert them enough that there's a problem in this room, they may not leave when we cause a distraction in a different room.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't think it's possible for anyone to sneak over to them.
And we're
I mean, this isn't a video game. We got to go by TTRPG rules. I can't just go out in the open like that.
Pretty big
Do we
open
have-
space. You
Do
can
we have
try.
their little vision cones so we can see what direction they're looking?
Yeah.
No,
the mini-map?
no, you don't. Sadly.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna say it's not possible for anyone to do that.
Okay.
Rob,
And-
you take the
It's-
droid.
It's possible. It is highly improbable.
Rob,
Yeah,
he
there's
goes
no
to one
way.
of those maintenance shafts, or those maintenance corridors, picks up a droid, puts it on top of himself, and then moves in like he's in a cardboard box.
Okay, let's Slow your roll there.
Why don't you just take R3?
No.
I'm just gonna set R3 on my head, and then
So I could. I'll just try it, and if not,
So
we can
do
just
we
kill
send
them.
this on
Let's just kill these guys, right? So
I
let's
think
just.
the best bet would be to send the droid through the maintenance shaft.
But we already established that was not a good idea last
Well,
game.
we can't go through the maintenance shaft. A droid can.
But
It's
what
happening.
for? Like we're gonna go
It's
inside
happening.
anyway.
All right. Well, I guess I'm following behind you.
You're following me?
Yep.
That's just gonna make it even harder.
That's what she said.
That's what you
Wow.
think.
12.
+1.
And that was with the one.
Oh,
I
no.
did a plus
never
one
mind.
already.
23.
Okay, so
And
law
you
of
had a force
averages.
point of 4. Oh,
Well, that
man.
I added the 4 already.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. It's 23 then. Fuck. Well, I guess that eliminates my issue. My issue was how I'm going to handle a split failure and success, but you both failed.
Fuck.
So,
Wow.
if that +4 had been added, though, it would have been a success. So we'll say you guys get, I don't know, maybe to reasonably, you probably would have been slinking along the walls, I would assume.
Yeah, we're doing the Kronk.
We'll let you get to maybe about there. And then
If you
Skak,
flatten yourself up against the wall, they won't see you.
yeah, you as you demonstrate flattening up against the wall, immediately this officer sees you. What are you doing here?
He looks behind him toward the wall. Me?
Yes, you. Are you
Is
sneaking
the bathroom
in
not
here?
over here?
No, it is not. And you are currently impeding in an Imperial investigation.
Oh.
Can we hear
Well.
this from the door?
Probably.
Mhm.
I'll turn to Dina. Dina, should I set the thing on fire?
It was a boring conversation anyway.
Give me a second, and
He's
I'll
pulling
enter
out
the
his gun.
room. I'll enter the room. I'll say,
Yeah.
there you are, fugitives, get back here, and I'll pull out a pair of what are they called in here?
Handcuffs?
Handcuffs, binder cuffs is what they're called. I'll pull out a pair of binder cuffs and say, oh, they'd escaped. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you found them. Thank you very much. I'll be.
You
taking
You start
them
saying
off
that,
their
the
holding-
Skak already has his
Moss,
gun out and is aiming at these guys.
You go through this whole monologue and turn and look at Skak and realize Skak's already started pulling his trigger.
Son of a bitch,
Go,
Skak.
go ahead and roll into initiative, friends.
He just has the biggest smile on his face. He's ready to cause some mayhem.
But
And now I'm out in the open. I'm probably like right here.
I'm about to get my shit fucked. I'm gonna drop a force point for this
Yeah, I too am gonna drop a force point on this.
because old Papa is melee based and very, very far from any enemies.
I wish it would automatically take the force point off when you click the force
Right.
point button.
But Moss,
Yes.
absolutely perfect idea.
It was a good attempt, Dina.
Too late. Brrr.
Most confident rebels in the galaxy. Wow. All right, let me get these guys in. We'll start with her. You know what? We'll roll a force point for her.
Oh, I gotta check the ranges for rifles. I should write that down on my sheet somewhere.
Suze knows I feel like Skak is the embodiment of Leroy Jenkins at this point.
All
There was a
right.
boob option?
That wasn't great, but that's all right.
The
Better
clap of
than what she
Moravi's
had.
ass cheeks gave us away.
You shouldn't be
Oh,
dump
my
trucking
rolls
around,
are so
man.
bad. I mean, not that there's anything new, but damn.
That's beautiful for us.
We like it.
I don't know if you. Oh, we didn't mention this on this stream, but any sound effects that you may hear is not from Sirenscape.
That is true.
Yeah, gang.
That is true.
I wish we could hear them.
You'll hear them soon. You'll hear them soon. All right, I think that's everybody. Cool. Let's put that in order. With Moravgi going first.
All right. Got a speed of 6. So here's what we finna do. That's 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to take a normal action to move, and then I'm also going to take, yes, I'm going to downgrade my my standard action into a move action, and then I will take my move action as well to put myself way down here. I believe if I do it like this.
Incredible.
Or maybe there. Oh, perfect. Ah.
Ooh, can I ask a favor, player? Can I ask a player favor?
No. What's your favorite?
Can you step right here?
Let me see if that's possible. I believe I was here. Oh, yeah.
I did put into private chat the Star Wars music link if you guys want to play it for yourselves.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
That would be awesome.
Really?
Oh, okay. I thought I exited video. Yeah, I'll move down there. And then
Download it? Oh, no.
for my swift action, I will do nothing.
Okay. Amazing. Gak?
What the heck? Hold on. Whatever. I won't do this music right now. I can't figure it out. It downloaded the something I didn't click on. So anyway, I will move closer. I'm gonna still try to get to the control room, and I will fire at. I will fire in a line. These two troopers here. I can do a 1x4 line now with my automatic weapons.
Okay.
I can't brace it because I had moved. So, is there another swift action I can do? Probably not. I have to find brace. There's so many rules for take 2 swift actions to brace. Yeah. All right. So I can't brace it. So we'll just do a regular attack then. For this one, I will use a force point though. And light repeating blaster. 4 minus 5, so it's going to be a -1 total. Hello. That's going to damage both of them.
That will be very bad.
Does 13 actually hit them, or?
It does not, but 11 is still bad.
11. Yeah. All right. I'm running and gunning. I'm firing. Oh man, I didn't realize that would kill them. Sorry, Moravgi. But also not sorry.
Oh god. Yeah, you gun them down and they both go down. Carbon scoring all over their beautiful white gleaming Imperial armor.
All right. I think that's it because I can't do anything with a swift action. So yeah. He's laughing maniacally. Wait, can I open a door as a swift action? Or is this like a secured door?
That is a... It's a regular door, so that would be a move action, I think, to open that.
Oh,
Let me double
okay,
check.
and remind me what I can replace. Is it swift to a move action or move to swift action? I don't know.
So it's standard move, swift. You can replace anything higher with anything lower, but not in the inverse. So you could make a swift into. You can do 3 swifts. You can do 2 moves, but you can always just do 1 standard.
That's so weird. I feel like it should be swift above move. That's okay.
You're good?
I can't do anything else.
Right. Dina.
Okay, so first and foremost, I shall move behind this cover here. And I shall use my Born Leader trait, granting everyone a +1 insight bonus to attack rolls.
Nice.
And then, let's see. What's the range on this thing? Shoot. It doesn't say on my little thing here. Do you know off the top of your head what the range is on a pistol, blaster pistol?
Don't,
I have
but I
the
can look it
rifles
up.
pulled up.
It
he's
says
already got
crit
that.
range 20.
0 to 20.
0 to 20.
And then -2 penalty up to 40. -5 penalty up to 60. -10 penalty up to 80.
You'd be at -5 to hit the stormtrooper.
What about that one? Oh, that's 70 feet? Okay. In that case, I will. Can I hold my action in this system?
I don't know if SAGA Edition accounts for that, but I think so. We'll say yes for now. I'll research that later.
Okay, so I will hold my action in case one of my enemies gets. You know what? I'll tell you what. Just in case somebody tries to go and take cover by this coolant barrel, I'm gonna hold my action, and if they do, I'm gonna try to shoot the barrel.
Sounds good. Little blue dot on here.
And that's it.
This droid is just going to go hide. This stormtrooper is going to move to. Actually, first he's going to fire at Skak.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
I don't know if that
That
actually
misses.
hits you. This is okay. And then he will move to here.
I have plot armor.
What?
Checks out.
I don't think that's accurate. This guy. Oh, that was the guy that just went. Anya.
What is this stuff here?
Those are various piles of parts, essentially, and a like a equipment box.
I'll move over here. Okay, if I'm moving there to take out a weapon, that is a move, right?
Correct. If you don't have quick draw.
Yeah, okay. I will hide under here and use my, because I moved, so then I'll do my action for move to take out my lightsaber, but I'm not turning it on right now, not to make it obvious. And I think You know what? I think what I'm gonna do instead of that is it's too far away. Yeah, no, I think that's what I'm just gonna do. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. This
I
guy's
can't
dead.
use the Force no Saku, it's too far away for me to use stuff.
All right, this officer is going to start giving commands, ordering them to take out the lizard and watch where that woman's going, but a bunch of things like that. It's going to give +1 bonuses to her stormtroopers.
That is my move.
Well, it's her move now as she ducks behind this crate.
Cat fight.
You bitch! I'm coming after you.
In fact, actually, she might 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go fight her in that oil spill over there.
Oh, but she's got to maintain. All right, yeah, she'll just duck behind this.
No, you pervert.
And then this stormtrooper's dead. This one's not. He will fire at... He's got a good shot on Dina, actually.
Do I not get any cover?
You normally would. But he's got a clear shot on you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why the fuck did I move over there then? Alright.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, totally! Yeah, that hits.
15. Ouch.
15 damage?
Which does go over your damage threshold, so you go 1 down on the condition track.
So I'm down to 10 hit points.
Actually, he'd be at a -5 to hit.
Why would you be -5?
Because of the range. She's 70 feet away from him.
Double check.
And here my dumbass isn't even asking questions. I should have been like, nuh-uh.
Blaster carbine range is what? Let's see.
It's just unified for the type of weapon. So it's you'd have to check the rifle section.
Pulling it up.
I'm assuming there's weapon mods that can change that. Maybe, hopefully,
No.
or weapon upgrades. I think is what they're called.
Got it.
Oh yeah, targeting scope. That'd be nice to have. I gotta get one of those.
All right. Cost 3d8. Cannot fire at long range, but this isn't long range. That doesn't help me. Rifles. All right. So rifles are 0 to 30 squares is for a rifle.
Oh, is it squares?
Yeah. So he is well within range of a carbine blaster rifle.
Oh, well, hold on then. Is it 0 to 20 squares for me then? Or is it feet? Because if we're measuring in squares...
Yours is a pistol?
Yeah.
Let's see. Pistol.
20 and then 30 squares is insane. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a long
Like,
way.
Are you sure
Yeah.
it's squares and not feet? Because that seems insane for any weapon.
0 to 20
That's
squares. Let me check the actual PDF. I'm using.
I was
the-
gonna say, that's a- that's
Yeah,
150
I'm
feet.
looking at the PDF as well.
And it says feet.
Not quite there
Yeah,
yet.
I mean this one online
I
says
just-
squares, so
Yeah, I'll double check in the actual PDF. I'm just using the online resource.
I'm in the...
That's pretty impressive. Although I guess it makes sense. I mean, these are really high-tech weapons.
That's just insane, though. Then at that point, what's the use of, like, what's the point of doing melee combat? You just sit there from 30 squares away.
I mean, you have a lightsaber, so you could deflect shots, but Moravki? Oof.
He would be in some trouble, maybe.
He needs a shield, like a Gungan shield or something.
Here we go. All right. Equipment. And ranged weapons table. All
Yep,
right.
30 squares in the...
Yep, it's, it looks like it's squares. Yeah, you should be good. And yours would have been 0 to 20 squares, so you wouldn't have had a penalty. I don't know if it would have made a difference, but...
Oh, excuse me.
Oh
There you go.
shit! Well, I would have taken the shot if I'd have known that. Okay.
Now we know. Now we know. All right. Oh, I'm gonna restart the music.
I mean, you still could take the shot if Erudi was a good DM, right?
I'm a bastard DM, and I will accept it. So here we go. Moving that along, Moravgi.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's a rough way.
There's so many. Main action. Moravgi's little dreadlocks start floating. Gonna throw on that damage reduction 10.
Oops, sorry.
Oh,
Did I
God.
kill those
Here
guys
we
before
go.
you could get to them?
Swift action. Moravgi's gonna rage. Movement action. I'm gonna move as far as I can to here. And that's
Pretty good.
everything Moravgi can do.
Skak.
Is there a way I can get the measurement to... Oh, there it is. It says both, so squares and feet. Okay, cool. All right, I'll brace for this one. And I will hit these two over here.
Remember to add +1.
+1. We want to kill these guys as fast as possible, so let's do another force point. I got them. Might as well spend them. So we're at a +2 total.
Got it.
This one. Right? 3 minus 2 plus 2. 3 minus... No.
3 minus 2 is 1.
We're at a +3, sorry.
Okay.
Whoo-wee!
I'll do it.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it. They down.
Ugh, I wish I could get that other guy too, but I'll have to leave that one for Moravgi. I gotta leave some scraps for the poor guy.
Dina kind of holds the cauterized wound on her side. She looks over at Skak and just gives a nod.
Yeah, he's like laughing, like an insane person, as he's just spraying the whole room with blaster fire.
Thank you for completing that sentence.
We have more people joining.
I don't
Yep.
know.
Well, you just rolled for somebody else, so
I suppose you will find out.
Watch a
Dina.
dark trooper's gonna come out of this door I'm next to.
I mean, if it's 20 squares, fuck. Let me measure this bastard here. How far is this? That's, my screen isn't big enough. Hold on.
15 squares.
15? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna murder that guy. Or I'm gonna attempt to anyway. And then, oh god, what was it? I aim as a swift action. Sorry. I can't remember exactly what it does.
Aim, yeah. I think I have that in my notes, actually.
Aim.
Nope.
Two consecutive swift actions the same round to carefully line up a ranged attack. Ignore all cover bonuses. Oh, okay. He's not in cover for me anyway, is he?
No, he's not.
No. Okay. So I won't do that. In that case, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire on him then, and I will use a force die. A 6. Ayo!
All right, can you guys hear me now?
That.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't
Oh,
realize
were you
muted.
talking before?
Oh, you're muted again
can't hear
immediately
you.
after you asked that.
Now, if I have a -1 condition, what exactly does that do again? Is it -1 to?
Well, your condition you can recover after combat if you take. I think it's either a full round action or like 2 actions or something. I don't remember.
All right.
Okay, but what does it do? What?
Okay, now we can hear you.
No, now you're silent again.
This guy.
What are you?
I think it just gives you a -1 to everything. I would think.
All right. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on. On your sheet, hit the -1, and it'll automatically adjust everything. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gonna adjust your
Oh, okay.
your
Okay.
skills,
just a
your
-1 to
shots,
everything.
all of that.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that at a +6 then. Oh, for fuck's sake!
The damage was really low too. It's crazy.
How does that fucking happen?
I don't know.
I am very much distracted by the wound which I've just received. Oh, you're muted again.
I can't tell if it's more entertaining to hear him get angry or just watch him get angry.
It's kind of funny. Wait, Erudi, I can roll that attack again, right? Yes?
No.
Oh,
You sure
sweet.
does no.
Yeah, he's nodding
Sweet.
yes. Yeah.
It's not.
You should add your dex modifier to your damage, by the way. There's a section that lets you do that. Under the mod for the attack, there's a mod for damage as well.
Oh shit. Wait, do I add my dex to my damage for firearms too, or for ranged weapons?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Thank you.
Right, how about now?
Yep. Boom.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's see if it sticks this time. Son of a bitch. All right. God, that was annoying. All right, so Dina, you missed, and we go to the droid, who's going to remain hiding, and the stormtrooper sees Moravgi advancing on him, doesn't like that.
He's just gonna kite Moravgi around the room.
That's his current
Probably.
plan. He's going to fire at Moravgi. So he's got the +1 from the off. Oh well, the officer's dead. He has nothing. Well, that's not going to hit.
That's for the myth.
But he is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to kite Moravgi here.
Absolute
Anya.
bastard.
Shit. There's nobody available for me to do anything.
Come open this door with the force.
I need like it needs to be 6 squares away from me. I'm not really sure. You know what? I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna use my heal on and a treat injury for Moss. So I'll use a force point for that. Yeah, treat injury.
I thought you were gonna use your ray powers on him for a second when you said heal.
Okay, 26. I don't know how much that heals.
So it's 15. It's 10. That heals her up to full, I think. So she is good. Only downside, Anya, you can't run. Well, because you use your action, yeah, you can't run back. Because movement doesn't split in Saga. You have to get a feat for that. You got to get a feat for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, this should bring back some memories for you. Who's muted? Say something? Oh, that's weird. It doesn't show you as muted.
Yeah.
I need to replace Erudi with a young,
Testing.
like, artificial intelligence. Or
AI.
something.
All right.
Oh, we gotta get a new
Yeah.
one.
I thought you were
It's
going to say
working.
with a
It's
young,
working.
busty woman.
Okay,
It's
can
working.
people hear us now?
I thought we already did that with Sevvy.
I can see it going through.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, oh, go ahead.
There you go. No, so just for chat, I healed Moss up to full, and I couldn't move back because apparently we're in Junkyard Heroes rules of movement, which is shitty.
Can bring
That's
back
what I was
some
complaining about.
memories. So a stormtrooper comes out of this room here on a repulsor
Whoa.
sled, and then sees the chaos, and then turns his vehicle, looking around, and sees Skak up here creeping down his way.
He doesn't do a 7-point turn to get back in the room.
No,
Or a
but
20-point turn like Austin Powers.
He does as he goes in. He's dragging something behind him, and it detaches and just kind of like stops there. And it is a block of some sort of like gray-looking material that has the imprint of a person in it.
Oh, this is what we're looking for. Perfect.
Interesting. Unless there's more than one carbonite thing.
And we'll
Might
double
be
check.
something.
Oh, this is interesting.
Erudi wasn't going to let us get away with not getting into a fight. That's what I'm learning.
Integral. All right, so he's going to come up to Skak, and he's going to hit a button, and this like contraption that's like 2 arms with like a net that looks like it's somewhat electrified on it goes and just like comes down on top of him. And we'll see if it actually succeeds. So I attack a 2x2 area, and if I exceed your reflex defense, you are grabbed by it. So here we go.
You're tasing me, bro?
We're gonna try.
That's illegal.
What? Oh shit! There it goes.
That does not hit me.
Wow! I don't even hit you with a 17. Holy shit!
Nope. I got an 18, baby.
Well, there you go.
The damage is 86.
I spent my money wisely. I bought armor to start with, and that's why I had 0 money to begin the game with.
All right. So
That's why
this
you
is
now owe me money.
this is an area of effect attack, but you don't get grabbed. Is what that reflex part is for. But it's ion damage, and you're not a droid,
Yeah.
which means I think it's even quartered. So it's cut in half to 40. Yeah, I don't think it really does much to you.
43.
And then cut in half again to 20. So it's like 20 ion damage that you end up taking. But it does nothing to you, like mechanically, effect-wise, because you are not a droid. You just take the ion damage.
That seems a little excessive.
That does.
It's ion
Time
shit.
to separate this guy. Can the stormtrooper be lifted off this sled?
It's
Like if I
certainly
use,
possible.
okay, I can use the force to move him off, right?
Correct. And
Wait,
Dina,
it's my turn?
you could do that. And Dina,
Okay.
just as you did roll technology on this before, so you do know how these things work. That electric charge from that net is like a one-time thing. So once it's discharged, the device has to be recharged again. Just so you know. that.
Refractory period.
Very good.
All right. So that's all the sled guy can do on his turn.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Since I healed Dina, is her condition back to normal, or is she still at a -1?
She is still at a -1. She has to spend 3 swift actions in total to go back up on the track.
Okay.
And she can do that over the course of different turns. It doesn't have to be on the same turn. So she could do one turn, one next turn, whatever, as long as she ultimately spends 3 actions or swift actions. Is this guy alive? No, he's dead. Moravgi.
All right. Moravgi sees the big guy, but he got shot at by somebody else. And knowing that's... Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry, somebody donated to the wrong link. But Sevs, you got 2 force tokens.
Okay, thank you.
Simpin Slytherin. Right, sorry, go ahead, Moravgi.
5. That's 6. All right, so Moravgi runs around the corner here. Sees Homeboy trying to kite him, and running with his axe, does a little turn and then throws his axe at the guy. So at a -5 penalty.
Wow.
I love it. The
Excellent.
commitment is commendable.
Hey, and it'll be
A
just
straight
at
roll.
0. Nice. You see, chat? You see what your force tokens do for these guys? Holy shit.
Oh my god! Damn, you got a natural 20. Can we just say like you just beheaded this guy?
That's
Like, it's
crazy.
insane. Look at the damage shoot. 34. It would have been hilarious if it was a 36, a natural 20 on the 36.
God.
Right in front of that poor innocent droid. You're
And I
traumatizing
spent
them.
a penny to say it's 36 damage.
Sure. You you can't.
He
Uh,
said sure. He
damn
said
it.
sure. He
God
said sure.
damn it, man. I didn't mean to say sure. I hate you so much. You throw the axe, it hurls through the air, and like with these things happen to you sometimes, Moravgi, where you just get so angry and focused that things that shouldn't happen, and the axe just with the perfect arc flies through the air and intersects like at the base of the helmet, like where like the rubber area is, and just removes his head and it rolls across the floor, and his body just goes like scattering across the floor. The stormtrooper is down.
For 36 damage.
Absolutely
I didn't mean to say that.
insane.
That's just so insane. Oh my god, this is so amazing. I love it. That's the best. This is gonna be my favorite part of the show tonight.
I'm sure it is. And the droid's like tries to like hunker down away from Moravgi.
Moravgi slowly turns to look at the droid. And that'll be my turn. Absolutely insane.
And then, Dina, you could spend your action, your movement, and your swift to have 3 swifts and then go back to normal condition.
I could, but I want to land a shot.
There is nobody else left that you have to kill.
Wait, isn't this guy over here?
The
big sled guy is still there, and that thing has a medium laser cannon on it.
Oh, the sled guy. I thought he was the one who died.
No.
Is this an accurate representation of what
Stormtrooper way over here
looks like?
Can you not take my socks everywhere?
I don't actually. That's just a stock image I took off of like Google, so I don't actually know what the real sled looks like.
He's not like in a cab,
but
right?
yeah, no, he sits on top of it. So yeah, she can. She was asking if she could lift him out. She can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna be what I was gonna do. I was gonna lift him out.
Oh shit, the music.
Okay. Well, I'll try to get up on there if I can. I don't remember what the rules are for a melee range attack with a ranged weapon.
There are specific rules for trying to do this, so let me pull them up. It's not easy. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, no, that's. Did you hear my question?
Which part?
What are the rules for a ranged attack in melee range?
There isn't. So there's not a penalty for being in point blank. But there is a feat that'll give you a bonus if you're in point blank.
That's right. Okay, cool. I'll just shoot him then.
Okay. I won't look that up.
I'll brace. And can I still see Dina? Yes, I can. So
were you thinking just gonna gun butt him?
This will be my. No, I'm firing at him. There is a feat that lets you hit people with your rifle, though. So this will just be a +1. Yeah. I think he's dead.
That is pretty good, but it does not kill him.
I don't believe you.
He does go down on the condition track, though.
This says Stormtrooper on Repulsor Sled, not Elite Shadow Trooper on Repulsor Sled.
It's the whole enchilada. You're attacking the sled and the Stormtrooper. It's all considered one.
I'm attacking the Stormtrooper. If that's the case, then both the sled and the Stormtrooper would take 26 damage.
I don't know, man. It just gives me a token sheet called Stormtrooper on Repulsor Sled, and that's the stats. It doesn't separate them for me.
Well, maybe take some initiative.
Right? I am not separating that out. I'm going to treat it how it's treated. And it's almost dead, though. You are doing really good. Well done.
That's silly. I feel like the Stormtrooper is the guy I was shooting, so that's all I can do. Over here throwing out 86 damage and not even batting an eye.
Saga. No, you know what? I got the book right here. I'll just use that. It's faster.
I'm fairly... I mean, unless he's got an insane amount of HPs, someone's going to kill him on their next turn.
No, I got you.
It sounded like he was almost dead anyway. So it sounded like you almost killed it. So probably has like 5 hit points left or something. Yeah. Well, it is Dina's turn, so Dina can kill him. There you go, Dina. It's your time to shine. Get in the kill counter.
Are you still looking? I guess he's still looking something up.
Yeah, he's still looking at stuff. I should get a combat medic award.
Okay, you've unlocked the achievement. Why don't you tell me about the other achievement you unlocked tonight, Sevs?
So we were playing let's see the name of Serpent Raids. What's the name of the campaign? We were playing Raiders of the Serpent Sea, and we had a couple people they were role playing that they were pretending to be getting it on, and they felt miserably in their performance because they were really scoping this warehouse instead, and they got caught. So then their default was, let's just pretend that we're trying to get it on. So they both failed. One rolled a 0, the other one rolled a 2, and because of their minuses. And the guy walked away, then rolled like a 24 stealth to go hide. And we had Dosaku playing Ulf come in, and Dosaku is like a really big giant, like a really big Viking giant, pretending to be the dad. And he came in, and then he caught one of the guards, tried to get it on with the other person that was there that was playing, I think, a female character. I'm not sure if they're female actually or not. And
you can't tell these days.
Yeah, so when that happened, I was stealthing, and I was following with the giant, with Nosaku. And when it was my turn and he was trying to run away, I didn't get a natural 20, but I got like a 19 plus all the other bonuses and stuff. And I ended up shooting his dick off. It was funny.
What kind of fucking games are you playing?
Listen though. This wasn't something I decided as the GM. She specifically said, "I want to target his dick with this shot."
That's not what I said.
That is talking. No, Zaku, back me up. You're in chat. No, Zaku, you better back me up, because that is what she said. And so that is why, with a 28 is what she rolled, I allowed the shot to be targeted and hit there. So she got her. She seems to like to target these a lot with these weapons. There was a zombie game where she was shooting people's dicks off too, or something. Just saying.
Well, it seems like in these games, everybody's getting promiscuous and blowing dicks. Like, I don't.
No,
that
me.
was not my idea. That was not my idea. Like, they decided to go that route.
They did. It was an interesting choice they made.
I gave the guy an opportunity to surrender twice, and he didn't. He did not.
He did not, and boy, does he regret it now. What
happened was, we were laughing about it because he had no pants off. He had the pants like halfway down, and he was trying to run with his pants halfway down. And we made a joke about it because I was shooting, and then Erudi said, "Well, if you roll a natural 20, I'll allow you to do it." And I rolled high enough that he's like, "Okay, fine, you can do it."
Yeah, I didn't realize she could get up to almost 30 at level 1, but she almost did. So I was like, fine.
That's
I'll
ridiculous.
Take it.
Should not be possible.
Should not be possible. I agree. But all right. I have separated them out. The Stormtrooper is dead. Congratulations.
I don't... Oh, thank you for that.
The repulsor red sled has halted to a stop.
I mean, to be fair, with all the time you could have spent looking that up, I could have just shot him. We would have been...
I know, that's what I was saying.
Well, it was good to know for the future, so I don't have to try to adjudicate this again later. I was like, that's great, I'll just get it over with. Before the record, the reason you hit was a crit, but normally they get anywhere from +5 to +10 on their bonus, and it's pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, the crit makes it an auto, yeah. I do have a question. From what I'm reading, ion damage does not move me down on the condition track. Is that correct?
Actually, I think that might be a good point, because it's ion damage and not laser damage, and you're not a droid. It would not take you down on the condition track. That's right.
Yeah, because it says I suffer no other ill effects after taking half damage. And then it specifies the droids go down on the condition track when they take ion damage.
All right, that sounds right to me.
Okay, I'm going to remove that then.
So you would have taken half by default because of the missing the area attack, and then also half because it's ion damage. So, but yeah, the condition track, you should be good. That is correct.
All right. It's a good thing someone else didn't get hit by that.
I know. I would have died. Seriously.
Those stormtroopers are down.
I think I would have died.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hit. And the officer's down, and you have a moment now. There is currently peace in the hangar.
I call R3 over. We're gonna get to the security area.
Wait, hold on. We found the plate. We found the thing we wanted.
Yeah, but I still want to get to the security area to make sure that we wipe the records of anything that happened here as fast as possible.
I'll examine this. Is this what we want? What do I roll for it to examine it? Perception?
Yeah. Actually, this would probably be an information technology check because you're looking at it. You can see it. It's there. Is it the thing you're looking for? Is the question. So give me a technology roll.
All right, I'm gonna use one of my force tokens for this.
Moratvi's gonna pick up his axe.
Fucking axe, man.
Oh shit. Okay, Dina, you wanna help me with this? I'm not sure I got the right one.
What check are you making?
Knowledge technology on this thing here.
Yes. Let's see. I'll take a look at it. Knowledge technology.
Oh my god! Thank God.
What is the 17 on my token?
That should be your reflex defense, is what it should have been, but
it's wrong.
It must have went up.
So it is the right one, Erudi?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Dina rolled a 19.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're very certain that this is a block of carbonite, which, to your knowledge, is not really safe to use to transport people. So this is a little odd and very risky, in your opinion.
Can we tie it back to the shed and then use the shed to move it? And then I will call Maya and tell her we're ready.
Yes. Yes, you can.
What on earth are you hitting?
Destroyed.
I'm not even. Can I delete that? How do I delete that?
No, it's not.
Nice damage.
You got a 36.
That's fantastic.
Makes me so mad, man. Yeah, the droid's very dead.
Right as R3's coming in, he sees this happen.
No witnesses.
Oh God.
So you reach out on the comm link to Maya, and you do get a hold of her. And let me switch over to my thing. That was a really weird sound.
I think it came from us.
From me?
Yeah.
What did it sound like?
Static.
Oh, probably.
Feedback.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Who had Discovery? Somebody had Discovery.
Me.
You, okay. Upon discovering that this is the agent you are looking for, you feel you feel good inside, like somehow you're on the right track for your destiny.
I feel good inside. Almost
There's
as
a
if
mechanical
I'm
benefit for this.
on the right track to fulfill my destiny.
You could discover any little thing and get that.
I'd like to pick up these droids' parts.
I'd like to discover whether or not this mole on my arm is benign.
No, that would not count. But you have discovered this, and you reach out to Maya, and she says, "This is Agent 1."
Finally, she got smart. We have the item.
Excellent. We are on our way. Just hang on.
Oh, and by the way, that net that so thoroughly ionized you, Skak, we will have to recharge that before we could use it again. Should we need...
Can't talk right now. Trying to use the computer.
I'm just telling you. Just telling you.
Yeah, what are you trying to do on that terminal over there?
Just erase any footage of the last, 30 seconds, so that... Or however long we're in here. I guess we're going to be in here a little bit longer to get the thing out, so...
Yeah, give me a computer use check to get logged in.
I have R3 here helping me, so does he have to do his check first?
This is the R5, right?
And if we
Here's
have
R3.
if this requires like a key card or something, we can use the officers. Yeah, I don't know if that does or not, but
All right, so he that doesn't help, but the droid does give you a +2 bonus.
okay.
I want to also get the uniform off the lesser officer and give it to Dina.
14.
Right, you strip her of her jacket and give it to Dina.
Thank you.
Okay, 14, and this is a type.
I will tie it around my waist.
Information. Okay. That's not what you want. You want to actually do something. All right, so it takes 10 minutes to do, and you need a DC 15, which you did not get. That is also.
Yeah, and Jedi Outcast, all you had to do was press F.
Jedi Outcast, yeah. So yeah, you start messing with it, trying to see if you can delete footage, but you can't seem to get access to it. You do notice, after messing with this for about 30 seconds or so, that an alarm has been set off.
Oh, shit.
You think trouble might be on the way.
Ooh, I would have rather tried to get rid of that than if I saw that. Can I divert it to a different spot, perhaps?
Computer with an attitude of friendly or better.
Computers don't have feelings.
No, they just have defensive programming. Yeah, you could make another Well, this took 10 minutes to do.
Can I sweet talk it in binary? And maybe stroke a finger on the keypad?
Technically, that action you took was a 10-minute action. So there'll be a lot that's going on between that. So by the time I think you see that, the alarm's gonna have been going for a little bit.
Shit.
But you can certainly let the others know that this is the case.
There's an alarm going off. I don't know from where. It's probably diverting people to this location.
I'm gonna pick up the body.
Can you shut the hangar bay doors to keep people from coming in, but still allow ships in? Is that possible?
R3, can you do that? I'm sort of working here.
It complains about having to do everything for you.
Yeah, everything for me. I do everything for you.
What are they talking about?
As he goes away, one of his little mechanical claws come out, and there's like a little 3-finger gripper thing, and 2 of the fingers go down, leaving just one up. And then he goes over and puts his little probe into the door and causes the blast doors to go down.
Oh, Mort.
Oh God.
I feel like just about every campaign I'm going to be in, there's going to be somebody talking to something that I cannot understand, and my character is always left in the dark.
It does seem
to be a trend.
Binary.
There's whiny, and now there's this damn droid. What?
Hey,
So are we waiting for Maya or are we booking it?
come on, load up the thing to the sled. Somebody get on the sled and let's get out of here.
Yeah, R3, she is pretty flat.
What sort of check might be used to drive the sled? Pilot?
Right?
That is a piloting check, yes.
Pilot?
Okay. I'm not very skilled in piloting. Is someone else very skilled in piloting?
I got a 4.
And so you guys know the circumstance as well. The carbonite thing is sitting on like a little hover pad thing. So it can be moved physically, yeah. But yeah, you can use the sled too, whichever way is more convenient.
I'm stuck here doing the security thing, so I can't. I don't think I can pilot at the same time.
Do you want me to
I
help
guess it'd
you?
be relatively easy to push.
So is Maya
you can
on?
push it.
Is Maya on her way, or do we have to book it to Maya?
She
She is
said
on
she
her
was. She said she was on her way here.
Oh, well then.
Can you get a hold of Maya and see how long it'll be?
Okay, I'll use the communicator. My Agent 1, do you have an ETA?
This is Agent 1. We're coming as fast as we can. Just hold on to your butts. We'll be there very shortly.
Okay, we'll be hot.
Very, very shortly.
Maya is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes. Yes, she is. So you guys are in here, and the droid has closed the doors. And then he's going to turn around. His head's going to swivel around, and he's going to go very urgently.
Where is he? Sorry?
He's at the door. He had just like shut it. And
This door.
he says, yeah. And
Okay.
what he says in binary that you can understand is there are troops coming down the hall. He can see it through the door cam while he's plugged in over here.
Oh, okay. Fucking droid can access cameras, but I can't. He's still trying to work on the cameras. There's Imperials coming, guys. You better get ready.
Okay, where are they coming from? Here?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna drag this coolant thing over to the door.
Okay. You drag the leaking coolant over to the door.
I'll leave it by the door and get away from it.
Is there, do I know how long it would take to charge this net on this sled?
Oh, it would be a thing where you like dock it up to its original sled station, and then it reaches kind of like your Power Wheels when you were a kid.
Okay.
It takes a while.
Okay, so that's out of the
anytime
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to do it right now. But all right, so you drag it over there. You put it in front of the door, and the droid is going to attempt something. Let's see if he succeeds.
Is this a wall? I'd like to take cover behind this, like half cover, I guess, this behind this doorway.
Nope, he fails. Where are you at? You are... Yes, you could hide there.
Okay.
All right, so R3 tries to override the lock to, like, lock it in place to where they're going to have to work hard to get through it, but he fails. And disgruntled,
Just get over here.
He warbles his way back over.
I don't know if I'm still. Am I still working on this or?
No, you're good. You can get off that now.
Okay.
And right as you guys kind of get into place and you're bunkering down for the inevitable blaster fire coming your way, you hear the sound of engines overhead as a ship flies over the top of the hangar area and then starts to descend down its ramp, lowering, and you see Maya hanging out the ramp, and she says, "Hurry, get on. Where's the cargo?"
Yeah.
I'll begin pushing the cargo out over towards the ship.
You guys took it off the sled?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I get the sled now.
It's just like hovering
Okay.
on like a hovering pallet or something.
I'll
Yes.
run over and help.
Important question. Who's pushing it on and who's the last person on the ramp?
I'll be the last person on the ramp.
Okay. She lowers it down and the ramp's just barely off the ground. You guys are able to kind of start pushing it up there, and it takes a little finagling because the ramp's not literally touching the ground, but you are able to get it up onto the ramp, and you guys start pushing it up with Maravi keeping up the rear of your formation. When the doors open and the stormtroopers come clambering in and start firing.
Can I fire at them reactively?
Sure, if you want to stay exposed. You can certainly
yeah.
do that. So we'll just go
Like fish
ahead
in a barrel.
and we'll just say roll. All three of us will roll a 1d20. Add your initiative to it. We're not going to actually roll the official initiative because it's just going to be one shot. All right, so that'll be a 9 for me. 15. Okay.
Sorry, just looking for my initiative. Oh, +8. Holy mother. Oh, that was.
Yeah, I think he
Plus
wins.
83.
What the
that
hell?
was 15. That was 15.
God, man. Well, you're going first. So, yeah, they start firing and like lasers are going everywhere at Moravgi. Your thing lasts, well, it would have been 10 minutes already, so you don't have that dark side thing more.
Is everyone up and safe?
Not anymore. Skak has stepped down on the ramp to help unload fire on these guys. So it's you and him on the ramp, and these guys are currently firing at you.
Okay. I think. Okay, so I am on the ramp. That's good to know.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Could I? What would it be to take a weapon off of Skak? Because I know he has weapons up to the teeth. Does Swift?
If it's easy access, it would be the same as pulling one off of you. It'd be a move action.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're all belted into holsters, so I don't know how easy that would be.
If it's belted into a holster, then it'll be a swift action to undo the holster, a move action to pull out the weapon, and then a standard to fire.
Perfect. I'm gonna do all that and shoot at the barrel.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and make that roll.
Okay.
Where are we? Where's the ship at?
Just imagine like the ramp's like right around here.
Okay.
All right. I'm just going to roll a dex check because I don't actually have that weapon. That's just going to take too long. 11 plus something.
Plus your, but yeah, that'd be more than enough.
Okay, perfect.
And what's the damage on that weapon he took from you, Skak?
What did you take?
Just one of the laser pistols that you stole from the
3d6.
3d6. You said 36?
3d6.
Or yeah, 3D. No.
I want you to do this because it's cool, but I don't think Skak is cool with you taking stuff off him.
Yeah, well, Moravgi wasn't cool with you calling him by a slave name.
Does that mean you're resisting?
Well, no, because I want the thing to blow up. I don't know. I'm at an impasse here.
All right. Well, you can just be mad at him afterwards then. So he does that as you're like, because you're like trying to brace your weapon, and you see him reach out and take out your gun and just fire it, and the barrel explodes.
I feel like your pinky is probably off the handle because it's such a small gun for you.
taking out a whole bunch of the troopers. Like the whole like middle section of the troopers just like fly backwards, instantly down. And then Skak, you get an attack.
Am I inspired by the display of pyrotechnics? Or am I stunned by the display of pyrotechnics?
Probably both, meaning it washes out.
Okay. This one. I don't have the bonus from Dina, right?
No.
Correct, because that would have been a while ago.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's not the same combat.
All right. So that would get. That's a targeted attack, right?
That's up to 4.
That's up to 4. Okay.
Yeah, that's an automatic.
So that'll do half
weapon.
to all of them, but that will take down 4 more of the stormtroopers. And then the few that are in the gaggle left will just fire at Moravgi.
No.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
What the fuck is going on right now? Where is he at? Stormtrooper. You know what? I'll just use one of the ones that I got over here. That's easy. Boom.
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't it? All right. So it fires, hitting the ramp around your feet, but not getting you. And then the ship lifts into the air as the stormtroopers continue firing at the underbelly of the craft, and the ramp starts going up, allowing you all to escape. Which means I need to give you some experience points.
Ooh. I gotta use the restroom.
Godspeed.
Wait, give me that back. Grabs the blaster out of your hand.
I don't think you're going to level from this.
I don't need it anyway.
I'll see. Because that would be...
Erudi, quick question for you.
Yes.
So I have the destruction destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And does that mean that I get the destiny bonus from that? That's in the book?
So it's usually going to be like significant things within the plot that will give you that. It's not every destruction you do. But like if it's for discovery, if it's a significant story discovery, such as finding the cargo that you've been looking for this whole time, that would count.
Okay, so it's not
every time you find something. Yeah.
Okay.
And this particular module has like the spots where those are called out for me, so I can just give them to you.
Perfect. I just wanted to check.
All right, where the hell was I at?
Yeah, if Sevvy was a stormtrooper, we'd all be fucked.
Yeah, you'd be screwed. You'd be screwed.
Wait, so we need...
I would never miss.
She'd be the stormtrooper that Obi-Wan was talking about in A New Hope. How many stormtroopers are this precise?
I want to sense force on M while we're flying. So do I just use the force, or?
Yeah, so you would just kind of close your eyes and reach out with the force and try to sense force beings around you. I will see exactly mechanically what you need for that.
Oh my god, I got a natural 20, which means I get all of my force points back. Let's go.
Insane. Of course you would. Sense force, you automatically...
That's good, because I was only down to 2.
Feelings. World danger, 4 round, 4 visitors. Okay, here we go. You know how many force users within range or approximate distance and direction from you, whether you met them before or not. So you do get to attempt to shield yourself from this, Moravki. Do you? It would be like instinctual. You wouldn't even know you're doing it, I guess, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I think just because he doesn't know, it would just instinctually happen.
Okay, so make me a use the force check. Good luck beating that, but if you do...
Good luck beating a 30.
What is that, just a wisdom?
You just will use the force with skill.
Okay. I don't have that on my sheet because I'm not...
Oh, you should. I can unlock it. Hold on.
Okay.
Moravki. Where are you on here? There you are. So this will be under sheet settings.
So we need 3,000, because we're second level right now. We need 3,000 experience points to get again.
Okay.
Where are we? I was
All right, there you go. You should have it now.
Oh, he hasn't told us yet.
Oh, that's based on charisma?
Yeah, I don't even think you can beat this roll. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can.
Not even close.
So you and you can describe how it looks like when you do this, but you reach out to the force and you definitely sense very close to you a being that you know is sensitive with the force, and you are positive it is Moravki.
Right. I'll walk over to Moravki and I'll sit down next to him and I'll say, have you ever felt that sometimes things happen miraculously around you, Rafki.
The only thing miraculous about Morovgi is the clap of his ass cheeks as he walks.
Ravki hits the
Perhaps-
droid a couple times.
Perhaps that could be true.
Skak is going to interrupt the non-excitement going on and add a little bit of excitement because we just did something amazing. So he goes over and punches Dina in the shoulder, like with everyone around. Oh, he had his headphones off. He punches Dina, yeah. And he's like, hell yeah. You know, for an Imperial, you're all right.
Ravki easily moves to defend Dina.
Thank you, Skak. That's very kind of you. You too. Sorry, I'm still a little sore from that shot that I took in the gut.
I healed you already for that.
I know I'm not dying. I know I'm full. It's still,
Nothing a little back that can't help, right?
left a little bruise is all.
To answer your question earlier, Anya, the Wookiee says the only thing miraculous about him is how much he's survived already and how many more stormtroopers he's going to kill on his way to getting Lieutenant Bottoms.
I'm sure that is accurate. I sense something about you that might come as a shock. I sense that with training, you could also use the Force.
Anya, you got the jokes for days.
It is not a joke.
If this,
Both the Wookiee and the droid are laughing.
if this is true, then Bottoms is done for.
Look,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Perhaps in more ways than one, but you don't want to just seek. You don't want to just go out there and start killing people. There is some balance, and if you are sensitive to the Force, then you definitely should consider some training.
the Wookiee says he'll consider it. I mean, anything that helps him get to Lieutenant Bottoms is an advantage. Though he doesn't really believe in your whole Jedi hippy-dippy stuff.
Yeah, come on, Anya. I mean, Wookiees are like maybe here on the evolutionary table. I don't think any of them can use the Force. A Wookiee Jedi, can you imagine it?
I
Wow.
sense the Force in him. I know with training he could come to use it. I know with training he could become great. It is a big decision, one not to be taken lightly.
Also, I take issue with your disdain for Moravgi. What is it that you have against each other? You fought together so far, and you've prevailed. I don't understand why you two can't put your differences aside.
Humans wouldn't understand.
The whole
Well,
reason I was even put in a cage in the first place is because of scale necks like him.
Okay, I think we need to tone down or figure out a way to work together. I understand that you dislike each other, but we are together now, part of a group. We have to find a way to work together, even if for decades you have been at odds.
Okay, we're not just going to add a Wookiee to our group like that. Come on.
We
Don't
already
be silly, man.
have, with all due respect, Skak.
Well, as one job does not a group make.
Well, then I
I-
suppose that I should leave the group as well, then.
No, don't leave the group. Scat, can we talk?
Come on, Anya. We don't need them, do we? I mean, Dina would be nice to have around, but I can't hear you.
You're muted.
She's using the Force.
These boomers.
She's
Well,
entered
she said
mind
you guys
mode.
are out of the group. Sorry.
God.
Is this working? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Skak, we do need them, and he can use the Force. If he doesn't get trained, he'll go to the dark side, and we don't want that.
Well, what difference does that make?
It just means we have to find a way for you to work together with him. You don't have to be best friends.
I don't know about that. I mean, he's like, he's how do I put this delicately? He's retarded.
I think that really comes from a place of prejudice. I think maybe just think about it, because he is part of the team, just like Dina is.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I say we dump him the first chance we get. Maybe we can turn him in for some money.
No,
because then that would the Imperials would get something out of that. Maybe the Hutts want him.
We all have the same objective, which is defeating the Empire.
I'm not okay with it. I'm not on board with it. But for your sake, I'll go along with it.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
Moravgi's
And I'll give Skak a hug.
Moravgi's talking to Dina.
I say we dump him the first chance that we get. He's, how do you say, retarded.
Wow. So precious.
And you
so
didn't
sweet,
know
so
they were
funny.
twins. They were twins, separated from birth.
Man.
That's what happened.
Skak will like half reciprocate the hug and like pat you on the back. Okay, all right, kid, don't get too sentimental.
I'll look back at Moravgi and just be like, now, Moravgi, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was not Skak which put you in the cage and sold you to slavery.
I'm not quite sure. All Trandoshans look the same to me.
God.
Wow. That was a good, heartwarming set of RP, guys. Why don't you all take a permanent force point and add it to your sheet?
Ooh.
Hey!
Oop. Do not hold the arrow button down because that adds force points.
Continuing to hold.
Damn, I cannot find this damn fucking sheet. Where the hell did I put it?
Yeah, if it's only one click, right? That technically counts.
Oh, did you figure out our experience or not yet?
No, that's what I was trying to do, but my calculator that I use that for seems to not exist anymore. So I'm gonna have to do that with my brain,
Convenient.
apparently.
Oh no.
He has the biggest brain, but not a single ruffle.
I've got a really big brain. It did make it easier.
In
for
a
me,
very small skull, which means it is probably swollen. Probably swollen and probably has some bleeding, internal bleeding.
so much. Have I told you?
Nary a ruffle.
Every day.
I guess
Smooth
Anya and I
as a
can come
baby
back
bump.
out. Yeah. And we can kind of
Nice.
discuss as a group.
You can just tell us the experience next time if
No,
it's.
I'm doing it. I
because
got
we-
it right here. All right, so that is XP.
3,000.
Okay.
No, it is not that.
All right. Anya says that we can work together for now.
Moravgi?
The Wookiee says, all right, fine, whatever.
Perfect.
Well, this is gonna need a name. He slams the the blaster on top of the carbonite man. That's just like in between all of us.
Oh my god.
We're using him
You
like a
guys think-
table.
I
Yeah.
think it's scorecard. That's a good one, right?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I think that was
I
a second place winner.
You
saw,
each get 500 experience.
Sweet.
Okay.
I saw an old vid at one point. There was a great warrior who used a weapon similar. Her name was Carano, I think.
Oh, you mean this? He pulls out his pistol. I named this one after her.
Oh, I didn't know you had a Corano already.
I have a Gina.
I thought you just had a Gina.
Yeah, I do, but I don't know if I want to go too heavy
on the nose.
yeah.
Why not?
I almost wore my Gina Carano shirt, like I'm wearing the MegaCon one, but I almost wore that one. I should have.
I guess you can do another poll, Sevvy, if you want.
You could name it Pedro
Hey,
Pascal.
Hey, I got an idea for you. Name your gun Sevvy, and you'll start getting crits all the time.
Yeah, there you go. Erudi, just for the kill counter, how many blew up in that explosion? The mod wants to know.
Oh God.
Let's roll like a
2.
That was the explosion from the barrel.
think
So that would have
6.
been a line of 4. So it would have been 4 stormtroopers that got beat by that.
damn. All right, 7 to 9. You're up 2.
Oh, I thought you killed more people in the last fight. How many people did you kill in the last fight?
I think he only killed 2.
I only killed 2. We didn't count one.
It was Dina that got all this. That stole all the kills, wasn't it?
Excuse me. I'm a regular crack shot.
So you guys know level 3 is 3,000 experience is what you got to hit. So I'm not sure where you're at, but that's your target goal right now.
We're 1,500.
Yep.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
All right.
Oh God.
Well, can we go say hi to the pilot, I guess?
And on cue.
I have a shipwide rule. No Bon Jovi.
Oh God. On cue, as if her ears were burning, Maya steps out from the area that leads kind of up to the cockpit area. And she smiles upon seeing you and seeing the cargo, and she says, "Oh, thank God. That was a close one."
It was.
The
Got there
scorekeeper
just in time.
protects.
Oh, and you did so much work. Yeah, real close for you.
We almost
Anyway.
didn't make it in time.
Maya, might I ask, where are you taking us?
That I am not sure I can say yet.
Well, we're going there anyway. Why not tell us?
So she says, "Well, I don't think I can." And then right at that moment, the door opens and the captain of the ship comes in and says, "All right, I've got course set for Alderaan. We should be there." Oh, friends, I didn't realize
So
we
we're
had
going to
company.
Alderaan.
Thank you, Captain O'Keefe. Maya says, her teeth gritted slightly. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag then. Yes, we are going to Alderaan.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've always wanted to visit, but I figured I'd visit later in my life. There's plenty of time to get there, so.
Oh, this is the perfect time. It's just gained a second moon.
That's interesting.
Gained a second moon.
A
Would
second
I
moon?
That's
know
no
anything
moon.
about this?
How would he gain a second moon?
There's no
Out of
second, if there
nowhere.
was a second
He's making
moon,
a
you should
joke,
be
Sevvy.
very scared. You should be very scared. No, there's no second moon. There's no second
I was thinking of setting up a summer house there.
Alderaan, if you remember, says was destroyed by the Death Star, which looks like a moon.
Yeah.
I've been there before when I was but a child. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. We will be going to meet my employer. And I'm
Okay.
sure he will be very happy to learn of your participation in our efforts.
Are we going to let this person out of being in this carbon frozen state? It's not good for them.
No, we should not let them out. Keep them as is, and when my employer takes him into custody, they will dethaw him and debrief him.
Just to clarify, you're saying we're gonna go meet the senator? Won't that put a target on his back?
Well, who is your employer?
Captain O'Keefe looks over at Maya and goes, "You told him it was Bail Organa?"
Nope, you just did. Just kidding. She told us.
Seems we're both bad at keeping secrets, but yes, it is Bail Organa.
I should have known by the goatee.
Yeah, she told. I don't know if she told us or if we found out that information.
No, she did tell you.
Okay, she told us.
It was just them both spoiling something and the other not knowing.
Yeah.
Sort of situation.
Oh, okay.
That name's supposed to mean something.
He is a senator.
Indeed. But you all are tired, and you've had a very long journey. I'm patched up now myself. I can keep watch over the cargo if you want to get rest. There are bunks and crew quarters aboard this ship.
That actually sounds quite divine.
This has been the longest day of my life.
Yeah,
This has been the best day of my life.
Kind of sucked, to be quite honest with you. I'm rather tired.
Also, I'm going to move over to Dina.
Yes.
If you go to my quarters, feel free to take a change of clothing. I don't know if it would be wise to greet the senator wearing Imperial officer uniform.
Quite right you are. Do you have anything that might fit a slimmer frame?
You are
Do we need an endowment for Maya too? Did we do that?
you are about a quarter of my size. I think you should be fine now.
Okay.
I think.
I feel like I'm wearing 90s.
yes, it's going to be a little loose. But you are able to borrow some clothing with her, so now you have some actual civilian clothing, and not have to walk around in that Imperial uniform that Sevvy hates so much.
Hey Maya, you got like any extra oil I can use? Like some lubricant?
Lubricant?
Yeah, for the droid.
Oh, yes.
What were you thinking?
I assumed it was
I was
the
thinking
droid.
for your guns.
And the guns.
I assumed it was for his guns, actually.
The polisher.
He has a
rifle.
really big gun.
Well, the
Yes.
guns don't fire bullets. I mean, they fire lasers. There's probably not much cleaning to do.
Oh, you have a big, like,
Covered
power
sword.
generator.
Yes. Either way, whatever you're polishing, we have some oil for you.
All right. Yeah, Skak will take that.
Our
He'll go to the bunks. Yeah, and try to. Sorry, go ahead.
R3 says that better be for me.
Yeah, it's for you. Come over here.
And you guys are able to get 2 days of rest while you're on this journey. So you'll get your character level plus your con modifier, I believe, and hit points back per day if you are injured.
Do I get my condition tree back to 0?
Yes,
Or normal?
that'll definitely go up. Once combat's over, and you've got like more than 18 seconds or so, it'll just go up, unless it's a lingering injury, which you don't have.
Okay.
So I can use a second wind on this day to get those 8 hit points back since I'm below half.
Sure.
Right? I can't remember if second wind is combat only. I know one of my second winds is combat only, but...
Oh, actually, that's a good point. It might be. Now that you mention it. Second wind is...
No, it's just my special second wind. That's combat only.
It's combat only? Okay. Perfect. But you'll get your rest, and on the second day, you arrive out of hyperspace to Alderaan.
You said con modifier per day?
Yeah, it's your character level plus con modifier, I believe, is what you regain on a natural rest. It's slow healing in Star Wars. As you get higher levels, that is much, much worse of the healing process. It's not as bad at lower levels.
36. 2 days, so that's
Are you
plus
fucking
4
with me?
more. Me?
Never know with you.
Are you?
Never know with you.
What did I
Yes,
do?
you.
What? I'm so confused.
Don't worry about it then. Just don't worry about it. You
I was
arrive-
calculating my HP. I was trying to figure out how much health I had.
Okay, you know what? Just not talk about it anymore. I'm good. The ship arrives at Alderaan, exiting from hyperspace, and Captain O'Keefe and Maya alert you to the arrival. And the ship descends into the blue royal atmosphere that is Alderaan, and lands at a very nice-looking estate of one of the noble houses, clearly.
Is there? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Is there? I mean, this is a 2-day trip. Would there be time for our characters to get to know each other, or do you want to like expedite the trip just so we can get to Alderaan?
Sure. If you guys want some RP time, what do we got left? We got,
Up to you guys. I don't know. I always enjoy stuff like that, but I don't want
I
to.
do need probably about. Well, I guess we could make it the. Yeah, just have some RP time. We can say you're not at Alderaan yet.
I'm basically Dina is basically just doing squats the whole time.
You're doing those wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm going below 90 degrees and I'm coming up with explosive force. I know how to do a squat. I went to boot camp.
All right.
They're just
Whatever you
body
say.
weight squats. We don't have any weights.
Well, he looks around for something to put on her shoulders. I'm assuming there's maybe some stuff here that he can grab and just put on like her shoulders so she has to squat with weights.
Sure, I'm sure there's stuff lying around somewhere.
There you go. Now you're doing it right.
Oh, thank you. Resistance. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. So, Skak, I'm curious. What were you doing before you got caught up in all this?
I was, he looks over at the Wookiee. I was definitely a soldier of fortune, you know, just killing people left and right. Getting the score for the scorekeeper, you know how it goes.
I'm gonna X to doubt.
Can I, based on the way he said that, can I roll like a
Perception.
would it be perception?
Yeah.
Yeah. To try to kind of, yeah, perfect.
Oh, dang it.
You're going to have to call him out on it, though.
Were you really a soldier of fortune?
All right, you got me. I was working construction, demolition, bombs, explosives, you know, fun stuff like that. I wasn't getting paid enough, though, so I killed my whole crew.
Did you really kill your whole crew? Do I get a bonus?
I'm not even going to make you roll again. You're going to beat that.
We don't have to.
Okay, fine. All right, you called me out. All right, I didn't kill anybody, but I did kill a few bounty hunters on the way out.
Okay, well, I can believe that. It seems you
Did
have an
you
affinity
really
for
kill
love.
a few bounty hunters?
I don't even think you did that. No,
I don't think he's doing that. No, because we just
I think the
incapacitated
two,
them.
maybe the two, because we killed the two. I think we killed
No.
two of the bounty hunters.
I did force slam and I killed two, and then we incapacitated the other ones with the
Yeah, but he
beam and we
still
ran
hit
away.
them. I still hit them with
But
blast.
I don't think you
so.
killed them.
So if a group of people walked up to someone and murdered them, it would just be the one person who kills them and gets charged for it. I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how the charging
Oh.
works.
So, Skak, you were an
Yeah,
accessory.
it would be the whole group. gets charged.
Accessory.
I mean, you've
If
done
it helps,
plenty
I
of
didn't
things.
mean to kill them.
So clearly, this is the first time that you've killed someone. How is it affecting
No,
you?
not the
That's
first time I've
horrendous.
killed anyone. It's just the first
On
time
purpose?
I've got to have so much fun doing it, you know?
Oh, so the last time, what? You were on a job site and you got in trouble? Perhaps sent home without pay?
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to strike a nerve. I was just, giving you the old jab back and forth, And then,
No, I get it. It's just not. It's not my story to tell.
Dina is visibly confused for a second, but kind of just nods and sort of understands, she guesses.
I'll sigh and I'll say he killed somebody to protect me
Oh,
when he
And-
didn't need to put himself at risk.
and so what is this? Is there some sort of a debt?
Life debt.
Or-
That's the word you're looking for.
Yes. Is there a
Yeah, the Wookiees co-opted that, by the way.
At least
I
he's
wouldn't-
co-opt others.
I would say it forged our friendship, and I will do what I can to keep Skak alive, and I know he will do the same for me.
We made a blood pact. That's what it's called, Moravgi. Life debt. Changing names of things that have been around for centuries. It's ridiculous.
Blood pact. Wouldn't want to trade blood with you.
I'm going to let that one slide because I'm nice.
I think upon the second day, Moravgi is going to go knock on Anya's quarters.
Come
I think
in.
we're all in the same quarters. Or is it a bigger ship?
I don't know.
They've got separate quarters.
Do I get a nice room in this game?
You're right. It's a crew bunk.
No, you just don't get
No,
nice.
Ross, you will never get a nice room.
I can't have nice things.
No.
Whenever she's sort of off meditating by herself, Moravgi is going to approach her.
So, this whole use the Force thing has the Wookiee kind of intrigued. Can you teach him how to move things with your hands?
I can do my best. It will take some time. So, when the attack happened, I was only but a Padawan. I'm not fully prepared to completely train you in to be a Jedi, but I can start to train you as much as I can.
All right. What do you got for me?
Please don't do it on the ship.
I think
Destroys the ship.
the best thing to do is to learn to meditate, so you can do it in little spurts. Just sit down and feel comfortable and open up yourself and feel the Force around you. It can help you. That's how I realized.
Moravgi walks away, and the droid goes,
I guess the Wookiee's bored. He's going to find something else to do.
I figured as much.
Hey, Wookiee. I believe I won the bet. What did we say the payout was?
You think the bet's over?
Well, yeah, that was the mission.
Mission's not complete. We still have to transport this guy.
We're not going to go blast on people on Alderaan. That's not really war-torn, you know?
Well, we'll see what happens.
I mean, in fairness, neither was the station.
Yeah, but it was also occupied by Imperials.
We were kind of the terrors of the war, if that makes any sense. Not terrorists, clearly not. That wasn't.
No, we could say terrorist. I like that. I could go with that. Terrorist. I like that one. That's a good word.
I shouldn't have even put that thought in your head.
Too late now.
That's,
So when are we blowing up the USPS?
Oh my god. Oh, we're back there again. Jesus, we're back there again.
Always. Any other RP that you guys want to do?
I'll just be tinkering on my weapons the whole time. I definitely want to find someone who can get me some upgrades.
just doing squats and eating Oreos.
Attempting to meditate and then getting bored.
I throw like paper footballs at Moravgi when he's meditating.
Wow. Okay. I think what we'll do then, I know it's kind of a little earlier, but I don't see any point in starting the Alderaan section yet. We can make that the start of the next game.
Is there a holo chess game we can play?
I'm sure there. Oh, actually, no, probably not on this ship.
You guys don't have an Xbox.
Is go around and maybe just do some character insights, catch up on what the characters are thinking now that you've gotten off of Selzon Station. And about the situation that you have found yourself in. And I think this time we will start with Skak. So Skak, just a couple days ago, you were just a demolition worker, getting shit every day, and now you are running and gunning on the the adventure of a lifetime, and you just had one hell of a ride on Cells on Station. Where is your mind at on that and everything that has occurred in the last 24 hours?
Well, his score has gone up by 11, so he's feeling like he's on his way to ascend to Valhalla, which is a pretty good feeling for him, because he's sitting at a nice, cool 12 for the scorekeeper in his lifetime. And he's very happy that he can be free, I guess. He feels like he's been bottling up all this anger, and now he can unleash it on the Empire, and it just feels good to him. He still hates Moravgi, but that's a given. And not for any reason other than that's just what he was raised to do, is hate Wookiees. So. Dina's all right in his book, though. He's kind of seeing the benefit of having an ex-Imperial on their team, and he thinks that it's going to help them with their more cunning tactics, you know, being able to infiltrate things based on knowledge that she has. And she's a good shot. So there's that.
Somehow.
All right. And those are pretty, right? You got Anya?
And with Anya, obviously, I mean, they made a blood pact, so they're tight for life.
Tight for life.
He's not gonna think any less of Anya, even though she likes Wookiees.
And how about the scenario that you find yourself wrapped in now, kind of gunning against the Imps, joining?
Yeah, he's just hoping to get another job that'll put him on the front lines again, where he can shoot a bunch of stormtroopers.
All right.
Maybe get some heavier weapons. That's what he's looking forward to. Maybe they can access some of that on the black market.
We will see.
Or the cartel market.
I guess we got one half of the species feud. Let's go to the other one with Moravgi. It's also been a hell of a ride for you over the last
day.
20? Yeah, basically just day. You've gone from being in chains to breaking out of those chains to being on the run from the Empire, and now escaping and maybe getting involved in something bigger. And you've taken on a life debt to boot. What is Moravgi thinking about all this?
Yeah, it has been a crazy 24 hours for Moravgi. Losing someone very dear to him, to the Empire, and then swearing his life to someone else. It's been a bit of a ride. I think the only thing on his mind is distracting himself from the deep pain of losing a life partner. So he is focusing all that energy into taking out as many of these Imperials as he possibly can. And now with the newfound knowledge that he may wield something greater than he previously had thought, he's really trying to think about how he can use that to aid him in taking out even more Imperials than he could with just his climbing claws. He's got a dark, insidious little seed in the back of his head.
That could be trouble. That could be trouble. So this whole thing with Anya saying that you're a Force sensitive now, but not being trained would make you dangerous. What are your thoughts on that? Or were you privy to that? Actually, I don't know if you were privy to that.
Nope.
I don't think your character heard that.
No.
And have you finished? Now that you've kind of got this moment now, you've had a couple days to like relax in this ship and kind of get all these thoughts in your mind. Has it really hit you now that your life partner has died? And are you processing that? And where's Moravgi on that?
Yeah, he's in a sort of a deep sadness, but because he's trapped in essentially a box with a Trandoshan, he's not trying to dwell on what makes him sad. Especially knowing that his droid is a little bit loose-lipped. He doesn't want to let anything really slip right now, so he's compartmentalizing it and focusing on the rage inside.
Whatever you do, do not mention your life partner, because that would be target number 1 for insults.
Yep. Moravgi has been very privy to not bringing it up, not because he's scared of Skak, but just because he's just hurt. Just try not to think about it. He's in denial phase right now.
That is correct. And Tuz knows that is also correct. That would make him a Mad Claw. You are correct. And Moss, your life also turned upside down. This is the opposite of where you thought you'd be. As a officer of the Imperial Navy, now you're literally fighting against it. Where are your thoughts?
Well, less than 24 hours ago, Dina was filling out TPS reports for, 100% human-centric Imperial Navy, and now she is with a bunch of outlaws, including multiple aliens and a Jedi, transporting a senator to Alderaan who's frozen in carbonite. So, she's bewildered at this point because, like you said, her life has been completely upended, and she has no idea where it's going to go, and she's nervous and sort of scared, but is trying to. She hasn't really developed that whole that cool factor, being able to remain collected under sudden changes in circumstance and being able to navigate her way around it. So, but as far as the people that she's with, I mean, obviously Moravgi has become a close friend of hers. Having the life debt sworn to her is she's not sure how to receive that, because it's just a foreign notion. That's not really something that people do. Skak is a loose cannon. I mean, she doesn't know how to take that. She doesn't really trust him that much, but thinks that he could be useful at the very least. And Anya is just mysterious because obviously, she's trained. The way she was trained, Jedis are bad guys, and they're revolutionaries, and revolutionaries are not good to the natural or to the order that's already been established. They're an upset to order, and they represent chaos. So, not necessarily sure how she likes that, but maybe she's coming around to the idea that maybe a little bit of chaos is needed to stir up the order every once in a while.
All right. That is a major shift for you. As far as the crew goes, is there anyone that Dina would say stands out to her as somebody to keep her eye on, either because they are extremely remarkable to her, or a concern for her, or even a relationship that might be a concern for her?
Honestly, it'd probably be Anya, because Anya's nothing like what she was taught. Like, she's cool and even-headed, and doesn't seem to really react under pressure. Basically everything that she feels like she should have been trained to be. But, I mean, she just assumed that Jedi were there to cause havoc, and Anya seems to do none of that. So she's very intrigued by Anya and very much questioning what she was taught previously.
Interesting. Speaking of Anya, Sevs, you thought you were hidden away safely with your little farming family, and things have just been turned upside down. And even on the station, things just didn't quite go the way you wanted them to, but the Force provided, and you found a way off the station. So where is Anya's mind at on all of this?
Let's see. Just one thing before I answer your question. I did notice that we're at 797, so 797. I think if we can get to 850 just before we end the stream. So if we get a donation of, is it $53? Erudi will then give this cast then 2 force points each, and then 2 destiny tokens, in addition to whatever is redeemed by those donations. So for the $50. So keep that in mind if you want to help out this cast, and that would be absolutely amazing. It'll get us to 850. It'll get us over the hump. So please consider doing that. It'll give each of us
so generous of you, Erudi.
2 force tokens.
No,
and 2
so
destiny
generous
tokens.
of me.
Thank you, Erudi, for that.
I'm gonna start doing that. Oh, by the way, if you donate $10, we all get 30 force points.
What the hell is
Automatically
this?
win.
Yeah. So that is the deal for tonight. I know I'm really exhausted, so I will try to focus on the question. So your question is,
Why
where
I put up with
is-
you? That's my question.
I no idea. The question about Anya, where is her head at? She's feeling very conflicted. I think she's worried about the family that took her in back in farm country, for sure. So she's worried about that. She knows that technically they won't be sent to prison. They won't be slaves, but she knows that they will be interrogated. That's why Anya didn't tell them much information, but she still doesn't want to put anybody in that position. So she worries about them. She is relieved to have come across Skak again. It is somebody that she knows that she can trust 100%. And she knows that he will have her back and she will have his back no matter what. She knows that he likes to blow things up, but they always do find a way, to save the innocent when possible, and still be able to get away. I think she sees Skak being really excited about joining possibly the rebellion. That's kind of what it's starting to look like.
Yeah, there's a loose wire in his head now. You still trust him?
Yep, I still do trust him. And she really sees that this is really his calling. As a Jedi, she wants to help protect others, so she really is focusing on that. I think now that she knows that Moravgi is a force sensitive, she is worried that he's gonna turn to the dark side. So she will plan to have more conversations with him about not succumbing to not using the force when he is raging and to hurt others. So she will have more conversations about that, because she does feel that he's very susceptible. She has seen him blow a gasket really quickly, and seem to be really quick to injure and maim and kill. So she is concerned about that, because that's definitely not something that the Jedi stand for. So she'll have more conversations about it, and she knows that if she can talk to Meraki and maybe Dina, they can both help Merafi not fall to the dark side.
You got your wish, Sevs.
We did? Oh, thank you! Heart to whoever donated.
I swear to God, I don't have Streamlabs open. I'll look in just one second, but I see the bar move.
I'll look. Let me look.
What did you say that was going to give us, Sevvy?
2 force points, 2 destiny tokens, and then in addition to whatever is redeemed. So this is Frost. Oh, thank you, Frost. He says,
sir.
I just want to see Erudi's face when this goes through.
Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied, Frost? I swear, fucking God.
I don't remember what the destiny points do.
Oh my God.
It's like advantage, basically. It's advantage.
Oh, those are the Farseeing tokens.
The Farseeing tokens, yeah. I don't know what she means by destiny token, but I'm assuming she means that. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to you about making up rules. But follow-up question.
Talk to your
He's a
mom.
rebel.
In
I
fact,
hate her
I'm
so
gonna
much.
tell you the same thing I tell my mom when she gets to be like annoying. It's like, just grab a mirror, put it in front of you, and talk to the mirror instead of talking to me.
What the fuck?
Why would you talk to your mom like
Your
that?
mom? I understand you talking to me like that.
When she gets annoying, I don't want to hear it. It's like she can it's like just talk to the hand, just go talk to the wall, just fucking grab a mirror and talk. Like find a mirror, like look at yourself in the mirror and then talk to yourself. So then I don't have to hear it.
Wow.
Are you really surprised I said that to my mom?
To your mom, yes. To me, by the way, Chad, this is how she talks to me on the norm. I did not know this is how she talks to her mom, however.
To be
That's
honest,
how I talk to my mom.
if your mom is anything like you, I can see why you would do that.
My mom is like, where do you think? How do you think I was made? Like, how do you think my personality was forged?
Yeah.
How you were made? Well, when a daddy loves a
let's not-
mommy very much.
God damn, yeah, your mom.
Sometimes there is no love needed.
no
Just saying.
love needed.
When there's a bunch of tequila and a man.
Well, so that is interesting to know about your origin story. Thank you, Sevs. I'll ask one follow-on question. You were there when Vader, or I guess at the time, yeah, Vader, when he went through and was killing younglings and tearing down the temple, and saw your master be killed. But you know the story of Anakin and how he became Vader. So, does it concern you at all? I know you you're worried about his tendencies and that he could fall to the dark side on his own, but you've never trained a Padawan. Are you worried that your training could be the catalyst that actually sends him down the wrong road?
Can I say something just to? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but would she know that? Because that's something that like nobody knows.
I saw Vader kill people. Well, I don't kill my master as I ran, but when I can't, he was not wearing a mask when he did it, so I know it was.
But would people, like, not everyone knows that Anakin, like, you might have seen Anakin doing it, but not everyone knows Anakin was Vader.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know that Anakin became Darth Vader, but I saw Anakin.
Okay, yeah, you might not know that Darth Vader's him, but you saw
Yeah.
Anakin going to the dark side, essentially, right?
Yeah, I did see Anakin going to the dark side. I don't know that he's actually Darth Vader. I think I mean, that is part of the reason why I'm concerned about it, and I don't really know how to even begin his training other than what I went through when I was a kid, because you're tested when you are very, very young. Otherwise, you're not allowed to train, period. So like I tried to talk to him about meditating so he could start to kind of feel his emotions and balance them out. And the fact that he just stood up and said, no, I'm not doing this, shows he's very impulsive. And it is concerning to me, because then like at that point, it's like, I don't know how much I actually want to train him in the Force when he is impulsive. And like Corner Pop said, he lacks focus. He tends to react very negatively to things and want to destroy and kill, and that's really not the way of the Jedi. So it is concerning whether or not I should be training him in the first place. He is older. He's not a kid. I was trained when I was a little kid.
Things for you to ponder when dealing with Moravgi. Very nice. I am enjoying the role play between you guys, and genuinely, I am enjoying the thought you're putting into your characters and their motivations, and your buy-in into the Star Wars universe in general is really nice. I'm enjoying that. I think Chad is too. I think if we asked them, they would say that they are. So thank you guys. It's always a fun session with you guys, and I think the feedback from our audience is reflecting that as well.
And we got also $3 from LV Cowboy. He just said I'll even it out. And then we got the super chat from Richard Frost for 53 that no longer evened it out. So I'll just ask the mods to please talk to Frost and let us know how he wants to redeem that.
Yeah, what he wants it to be. So you know, Frost, if you're listening, $50 is normally a far-seeing token, which would give them advantage, or you could divide it in half to give 2 people force points. And those would be doubled, obviously, because of the link. Thank you for your support on that, even if how it came to be makes me want to jump off this call and off a bridge, maybe. But it's been really fun. I just want to
need you.
It's not a big deal. I just want to swim. But a lot of fun, really good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for hanging out and playing with me every weekend. I really love playing with you guys. I really do.
Thank you.
And if you celebrate and partake, have a happy Easter. And we will see you later. Bye, guys.
So long, gay boy.